moderator, I thank Professor Maviri for all that the history has given us about this great institution. I wanted to add on something small. I think sometime in 2005, when I was still the Sabbathist of this archdiocese, we started on lectures about the late Cardinal Nsubuga. The first to give that lecture was the late Bishop John Baptist Kagwa, and the theme was about the birth of this very institution. He told us something which really touched some of us, and that's the message I want to bring out. He told us that one Saturday, as rector of Nswanjere Seminary, he was in his room resting. Then someone came, he had a knock on his door. Opening the door, here was then Archbishop later Cardinal Nsubuga. After greetings, he told him, I want you to escort me somewhere. They sat in a pickup, a 505, I understand. I must have been in a primary school somewhere by then. So he drove to this place where he was telling him stories how the missionaries had closed and they had given him the keys. So they came, they toured the whole place, opened the chapel, had some few prayers, went to the rector's office. After moving around, they went back to the rector's office. They sat down and then they discussed about the possibilities of having a seminary here. To which Bishop Kagwa said, then Father Kagwa said it was possible. Then the late Cardinal got a bundle of keys, handed them to him, and said, we are opening a seminary and you are the rector. The Cardinal walked out, got his driver, and he drove off, leaving Father Kagwa here alone. You can say the rest is history. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The true meaning of the Baganda saying, yes, please. We have Father Wamala here behind you, Reverend. Yes. I need 2 seminarians out there, or 3, to say something. After Father Wamala.
Thank you, very Reverend Father Dr. Maviri, for such an inspiring, I think I should switch over here, for such an inspiring lecture. One of the things you said, among the things that are quite interesting, is the open door policy. Now that sounds very shocking, particularly when we are used to very exclusive seminary formation. To the point that for those of us who went to the seminary some 30 years ago, that even the visitors have to be vetted. Who are you going to see? What's your purpose here? Even the visitors have to be given a particular time. Now, when you talk about the open door policy, it's kind of shocking. And yet, you are right in line with the pontifical vision of the seminaries, and actually even establishing an institute that Rome would like us to begin. Now, you mentioned something very beautiful here that I will summarize it, that this open door policy would actually broaden the formation and pastoral mindset. And eventually it will create a collaborative church, not an exclusive clergy, but a group of Christians that can work hand in hand with the clergy. But I have to say, there are many people who are very nervous about this. So what can you say to calm the nerves of those who really are afraid of this opening up the doors? Because some might think that this sort of open door policy might water down the seminary formation. So what have you to add to that point? Thank you very much, Father.
Thank you, Father. We have checked around there, we have a hand, and that is come to, yes, move along.
The last speaker, because I'm an outsider, but nonetheless, my name's Josephine Dianabo. I'm a neighbor and a friend of Ssempa. My question is, how do institutions of learning, of which you are, how are you going to try to remain relevant in this challenging world of artificial intelligence? Thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you. The father, head teacher here, please come to father here.
I would like to thank the professor for that that comprehensive lecture you gave about the history of Ssempa. Mine is a very practical concern. As we make 50 years plus, and as we go higher, how are we sustaining the financing of the seminary? I think it's a very basic issue. I didn't feel it touched, though the lecture appreciated the development, but the financing. What is our vision of financing this institution these coming years to make it achieve the artificial intelligence application that we need very relevantly, and also the sociological and the political issues we need to put into our students for relevance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. With that, we have one. Come here, please. Let me with the microphone. And then I've not heard from one of the seminarians.